The new game mode in Marathon, called Dire Marsh Sponsored, is an experimental queue designed to level the playing field for all players. Players must enter with a free sponsored kit to participate. The mode focuses on map-based looting and aims to understand the overall gear ecosystem. Players can enter as a pre-made duo or trio, and the queue is limited to the Dire Marsh zone. This mode is a time-limited experiment running from April 15th to April 29th. The goal is to help new players and those with low vaults by providing a fair starting point. This mode is part of Marathon's effort to improve gameplay and retain players. This was a great choice by Bungie. This levels the playing field. It allows new players to hop in with minimal risk, and it prevents getting destroyed by a full team of purple shields 2 minutes into the game. This game, like any other extraction shooter, has a pretty big learning curve. A lot of the items that you would normally just skip over in a regular game of Marathon feel powerful. I haven't found any blue or purple shields so far, and the green shields that I have found have been off of other players. And with the armor being lower, the time to kill is a lot faster. That can be good or bad. Would I see myself playing this casually for hours on end? No. I could see this being used as a warm-up, or if you're trying to introduce someone new to the game. This game mode could also be used to complete missions. Don't queue up thinking you're gonna leave totally juiced with loot. I think Marathon has been doing really well experimenting with new game modes, so hopefully we see more. The gunfights felt great, and the people I played with seemed to actually enjoy the game mode. I could see having this in the rotation would actually be appealing to the casual player. It would allow them to build confidence and get more familiar with the map while also learning some weapons, and then eventually heading to Outpost and Cryo Archive. This may not be the big new thing for Marathon, but for the casual player, this is exciting. Alright, now let's get into the patch 1.0.6. Oni has activated the Cyber Acme Runner Reinforcement Initiative, or CARRY. This new protocol rewards both solo players and full crews for completing contracts and exfilling together. Earn Cyber Acme commendations by helping teammates, completing objectives alone, or even exfilling with enemy players. Spend them at the Carry Armory for weapons, salvage crates, reputation packs, and more. Marathon is getting friendlier, literally. The update introduces new tools for cooperation, including the Mercy Kit, letting you revive downed enemies. Rooks now spawn with one by default, and after a successful exfil, you can choose to stay together, forming a new crew with the strangers you just survived alongside. Bungie added a new experimental feature called Stay Together. If you successfully exfil with someone, you can instantly form a new crew with them for the next run. Only one person needs to survive for it to trigger. This is a huge quality of life change for players who vibe well with randoms. They've added new runner shell styles, a waster shotgun style, and a new profile emblem to the Season 1 reward pass. 11 new blue rarity unique weapons were added as showcase rewards, each with custom mods that make them feel almost exotic. Railguns got a massive buff. They no longer auto-fire when fully charged, so you can hold the shot indefinitely. Expect this to get tuned again because players are already spamming it. This was something I wanted done in the beginning. When I tried the railgun for the first time, it sucked because for that very reason, so this is a really good update. They've also added a new depleted self-revive, solo only utility, new weapon chips and implants including crew-wide buff options, and like I said, the new deluxe tier unique weapons in Perimeter and Dire Marsh. Recon mains, this is your patch. Equal Pulse now distinguishes between players and UESC targets. Signal jammers are less oppressive, and the tracker drone got smarter and more mobile. I'd like to see them add something along the lines of allowing you to redirect the tracker drone with your ping. I think that would be pretty cool. I played Recon as the first runner, so I really enjoyed playing it, and that was one of the first things I noticed was that the tracker drone was pretty dumb, and I thought having some way to ping to redirect would have been a cool idea. For new players, the Perimeter beginner map is now solo only up to seasonal level 12. There are also 5 new beginner contracts and optional Cyber Acme contracts to help players learn the ropes. So here's some quality of life improvements. Better audio for enemy footsteps, improved icon clarity, proximity chat toggle, fairer exfil timer behavior, increased faction reputation, and XP gains especially for solo players. The update is already shifting player behavior. Some say the game feels more friendlier than ever, others say it's chaos because people revive you just to down you again. Either way, the social sandbox is more unpredictable and entertaining than ever. That's everything in Marathon's latest update. Bungie's clearly pushing the game towards more social, cooperative, and unpredictable encounters, even between enemies. What do you think? Is Carry a game changer or just a mid-season experiment? Let me know. Here's some more gameplay from the game mode. Enjoy!